Hi, this is Stewart Scothorn from the Annuity Link. I want to talk to you today about something that nobody really wants to talk about, and that's what is long term care? What is even that definition, long term care? Sometimes you hear that, but what does it really mean? Well, long term care is nothing more than what's known as there are six qualifications known as average daily living functions: getting out of bed, brushing your teeth, taking care of yourself, feeding yourself. Those are walking, those are kind of the ADLs that are there. Those are six of them. If two of them ever happen in somebody's life, that would qualify for what's known as some level of long-term care that's needed. We usually think of long-term care in rest homes. What I can tell you from statistics, over 70% of the people want to definitely be, when they're in long-term care, in their own facility, in their own home, with their own decisions that they're able to make, rather than being forced to go into a skilled nursing facility, or better known as a rest home. Those are usually options that are only available to people that are willing to go ahead and pay that price, or have thought ahead, as I'm asking you to do right now, to plan for that. Whether or not we like it or not, it becomes a reality in our lives that someone will have to pay the bill if we have a nurse come in and take care of us and make sure that everything is going well. And it could be for several years, it could be for as many, like my parents, it was 20 years. So it can happen that you are taking care of them longer than you think. What are you doing to safeguard that for yourself and your family? One of the things that you can do with an annuity is add what's known as a rider with that long term care option. That is able to not only grow money as annuities do, accumulating value, but also giving you that monthly amount to make sure that you can take care of whatever that situation happens. If you do have an average daily living function that has to be taken care of, that's what I would say in terms of understanding what long-term care is. But I would tell you that right now, 90% of the people that used to buy that insurance are not in business anymore. If you could get long-term care insurance, it's extremely difficult, expensive, and there's, again, very few providers out there. It almost becomes one of those things that you do have to look at self-funding in some way. This particular option through an annuity gives you that ability to make sure that that area of your life, which is really not something anybody wants to talk about, is going to be taken care of. No one wants to leave that expense for their children, for their spouse, for somebody else to go ahead and have to take care of, if there's something that you can do right now. Thank you again for the opportunity to talk to you about long-term care. Give us a call at the Annuity Link so we can guide you through what your options are and protect you from the uncertainties that could happen on long term care needs. Make sure that you leave the estate, the financial assets, and your family in a position that they can handle whatever those expenses are by planning ahead with us to go ahead and see what you can do.